Hey everybody, it's Brandon. It's Saturday afternoon and it is 4:30. And I tell you what, I am going to keep fighting. I'm going to keep doing this because I recorded live at 4 o'clock and somehow, some way, something deleted the video. Honestly, it may have been me. I don't know. It's a Saturday afternoon, and I have been doing chores, been running around doing errands with my son, and having a great Saturday. And so excited for the conversation that we're going to have today. Hey, if you're on, I'd love to hear who you are. Put your name down in there. Let me know where you're from, and would love to be able to know who's here. And as we keep growing, Living Life 2.0, we've gone over 300, 320-ish members, which is awesome. I'm so humbled and so excited. But and more people that are joining us that are people I don't know or haven't met yet, which is awesome. So if you want, let me know who you are. And please, if you have friends, you have family, people that you think would benefit from this community, please invite them. It's a private group, but that's only just to make sure that we can keep track of, nobody drives by, comments, makes rude comments, and leaves. So that's why we're doing that. Hey, Jason, how you doing, man? Good to see you on there. I hope that Austin, Texas is treating you well today. I'm sure it is. You know what? Go out and have a little bit of Amy's ice cream for me today. That would be fantastic. And oh, you're in Houston. I'm sorry. I thought you were in Austin for some reason. Sorry about that. And Gina, my cousin in California, great to see you on here. I hope that real estate is treating you well. I love the pictures you've been posting of some of the homes you're showing in Newport Beach and Irvine. They're awesome. Sometimes I wish we were home, but I love it here in Atlanta. So everybody, thanks for coming. I am really excited today because as you can see, I'm casual. It's Saturday afternoon. And, over the last week, Living Life 2.0 has been up and doing its thing and bringing on guests over the last over 2 weeks now. And I have been learning a lot. I have been so encouraged, so motivated to keep finding new guests and building, more content and just serving you all the best that I can. So if you have any other topics, things you like, things you don't like, whatever, I would love to hear it. Post it so that other people can see it and join and them comment too, because I'm assuming that if you have a question or you have a comment, that other people have that comment as well. So hey, let's start today without wasting time. And again, for those of you that may have missed it earlier, I was live at 4 o'clock, had this great interaction and things going on, and I have absolutely no idea it deleted, but it did. So I am back because we're not going to let anything get us down or discourage us. So today, let me make sure. I just got to notice that my Mac's going to shut down. Let me get power going. Power's going. I'm telling you. Something is trying to prevent us from doing this well, and it is not gonna work. All right, this is totally unetiquette for Facebook Live. I'm gonna leave my chair for a minute because I need to make sure that my power stays in because, again, if you're listening, I went on live at 4 o'clock, had this great engagement and interaction. I was so excited about what we did, and the video deleted. So, and now my laptop is telling me it's almost out of juice, and we are not going to let that happen. So please stay. I'll be right back. All right, there it is. And you're still there, I hope. Okay, battery's charged. I'm charged. I'm ready to go. So 3 words that will change your life. And I guarantee they will change your life. And I guarantee they're not the words you're thinking of. So I'm going to start with the first word that is more negative, but it is extremely powerful in our lives. And the word is sarcasm. So starting with the negative, sarcasm, if you didn't know this, this is why it's so important that we eliminate sarcasm from our lips and remove ourselves from people that tend to be sarcastic. Sarcasm, the root of sarcasm in the Latin is the verb sarca, which means to rip or to tear flesh. One version of it I read is something like it's to the sarca is to hit with intent of ripping the lip. So sarcasm at the root is about ripping or tearing flesh. Now, a lot of times sarcastic people use it as a way to try and be funny. The challenge with that is that it's not funny for the person who it's about. And as we're looking to grow our lives to be that upgraded 2.0 version of ourselves, we've got to remember that people don't always remember what we say, but they always remember how we made them feel. So as we're looking to improve our lives and improve the lives of the people around us, sarcasm is one of those things that's just is a deal breaker. It's a barrier. It just takes walls, puts walls between you and other people. Now, if you're a sarcastic person, it's definitely something for you to consider. If the root word of that, the meaning of it is to rip or to tear flesh, it's not just that that's the root meaning of it. I believe there's power in words, and there's power in the meaning of words. And sarcasm does just that. It rips people down. It tears them down. It's definitely not building them up. And as we're looking to improve our lives, one of the most important things for us to improve is our relationships. So remember that whether you're around sarcastic people or you have a tendency to have sarcasm come out of your mouth, that the root of it is to hurt people. It is to tear them down, not to build them up. Now, if you're around sarcastic people, I encourage you to figure out how to find new friends. I know that's a really strong statement, but sarcasm definitely is much more tearing us down than it ever is to encourage us, empower us, impassion us to go be the best version of ourselves. So the number one word is sarcasm, because the core in the Latin is to rip or to tear flesh. The second word that I want to talk about today is the word courage. And the core of the word courage, I think, is going to surprise you. In the English language, in our American culture, courage tends to mean bravery, right? Somebody was brave. But my friend Sophie McLean responded to a post and brought this to my attention, and she quoted Brené Brown, which, if you've read any of my stuff or listened to me talk, I think Brené Brown is awesome. She's fantastic, and the wisdom and information she's bringing to the world is just so empowering to other people. But Brené Brown says that courage is a heart word. And at the core of the word courage is actually the word core, which in Latin is heart. In French, the word is cœur. And we used to live in Coeur d'Alene, or Coeur d'Alene, and I learned that that meant heart. So courage in the Latin means to speak one's mind by telling all of one's heart. Now think about that. I don't mean this to be sappy. I don't mean this to be weak. I think courage, as a heart word, is for us to speak our mind by telling one's heart. It takes balls. Excuse me with that, but I'm already talking about courage, so what's stronger than that? And it takes balls, right? Courage and understanding the meaning of the word courage is for us to go inside and find what's in our heart. And again, this isn't flowery, this isn't weak stuff. This is hard stuff. But going in and discovering What do I want? What am I good at? What activities give me life and energy? And it takes courage to discover that. It takes courage to find out what lies you believe. It takes courage to figure out what obstacles have been in front of you, what negative thinking, what negative words have prevented you from really going after what you want. Courage is to speak one's mind by telling all of one's heart. The first person we need to tell that to is ourselves. What is in there? What am I passionate about? What am I supposed to be doing in life? And then really having that courage, having that fortitude, having that ability to remove sarcastic people, to remove obstacles, to remove the naysayers, and put ourselves in a position to go and pursue that with everything that we have. So the second word, if you've missed any of it, is courage, because it gets at the core of who we are, of what we were meant to be, what we were meant to do, and to unleash that into our world. Now, the third word is a word that I've embraced even more over the last few years, and I think you're going to embrace this too. It's the word enthusiasm. The Latin root of enthusiasm is possessed by God or inspired by God. And this is why these three words I think are so important. They will change your life, because sarcasm is usually one of the barriers that keeps us from having the courage to go pursue what we really want to pursue in our heart. The second word, of course, is courage. And courage is to speak one's mind by telling all of their heart. And I believe that courage starts with us telling ourselves what's in our heart and what we want to do and what we're passionate about, and then actually getting rid of the barriers from doing that. And enthusiasm is possessed by God or inspired by God. And I think these three words, if we put them in play in our life, if we get rid of the negativity, we get rid of the words that are designed to tear us down, and we stop using words to tear other people down, it's going to give us more courage to discover what's truly on our hearts, what we truly want to do, what truly we're passionate about, what we were made to do. And I believe that enthusiasm is where you get connected with your creator, you get connected with what you're meant to do. It's inspired by creation. It's inspired by the world around us. So I think when you discover what you want, you discover who you are, you get rid of the negative words, you get rid of the naysayers, the lies, and the obstacles, and truly start discovering, and you pursue that with enthusiasm, with passion, then honestly, my friends, I just don't think there's anything that's going to get in your way, because you were made to do that. You were created to do that. So I get really excited about these words. I get really excited about pursuing what I'm meant to do and helping others around me. As I want to wrap up, but I keep thinking about the words of Zig Ziglar, who has had huge influence on me over the years, and his things that I've read about him, or things that I've read that he said, and his quotes and things. But one of the most powerful ones for me that's really changed my life is he said, you can have everything if you want. Maybe back up. You can have everything you want in life if you just help enough other people get what they want in life. So my encouragement to all of us today, and my encouragement to me today, is help others. Know yourself to lead yourself. Get sarcasm out of your mouth. Get sarcasm out of your ears. Be courageous by knowing what's inside of you, what you really want, and then finally pursue it with enthusiasm, because that joy, that passion is inspired by God or possessed by God. I want to remind us all with one last thing, and it's people don't always remember what we say, but they always remember how we made them feel. And this Living Life 2.0 community, my passion for it, my vision for it, my hope for all of us is that this is a community of people that are passionate, encouraging, supportive, and that people that come into this group are going to feel like they're better humans because they have this community in their life. And that is my hope for you. That is my hope for me. That is my hope for anyone that joins our community anytime. So I invite you all to invite your friends, invite your family that you think need this group. I also invite you to tell me what you think. Tell me what other topics we need. I need encouragement too. So what is good? What would you like to do different? Who are some people that you'd like to see on here? Or what are topics you'd like to address that would help you move your life into that upgraded 2.0 life? Hey, I appreciate you all. I bless you all today. Have a wonderful Saturday. And I will see you tomorrow at 4 o'clock right here on Living Life 2.0 Live. All right. Thanks, everybody. See you soon.